All right, everybody. Okay, I hope you all can hear me. All right. Okay. So today we are welcome back. This is our first class for our session here. Okay. Can hear teacher, right? Okay. Those are with teacher at the stream yard. If got anything, please let teacher know. Okay. Yeah. They are now. I do not know where is everybody. Okay, but I'm going to start already. Okay. So I'm going to start sharing. Okay. All right. Okay, I think all of you can see it, right? Yeah. All right. Just before we proceed, to let you know, your exam will be conducted online. Okay, English paper will be conducted online. Okay. So teacher will try my best to train you all that day. The one that you all attempt is one part of the reading exercise. So everything will be done online, and I think I do not know whether you have Cikgu Chan have already mentioned to you. It will have a time limiter. This means the thing will release, the paper will release on a specific time. At a specific time, the paper will not be able to access anymore. So you need to make sure you are punctual and do the paper at the right time. Okay. After they give you access another half an hour extra. Okay, maybe to transfer your answers or something like that. Okay. So please take note, whatever exercises that teacher are giving you actually is moving on towards the exam. So please make sure you do what you are asked to do. And teacher will take note all your attendance and all that you are doing. Okay. So make sure you are doing what you're asked to do. Okay, let's proceed with our lesson today. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm trying something new because all this while teacher have not been using this. Okay, never mind. All right, so this is unit 5, Globetrotting. Okay. All right, so Bevis, can you on your mic and tell me what can you see on the picture? Okay, it's Globetrotting.
I think there's what sheep is it? Sheep
Okay, sheep. Okay, enough. How
and
about Simgi? What can you see here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. What can you see, Simgi? Okay, baby say a sheep. Okay, Simgi? Yes.
There is one people and fish.
Uh, okay. Then how about Lily? What can you see, Lily?
There is a big bus.
Oh, there's a big bus. Okay, all this are regarding globe. Okay, when you talk about globe means basically it's our world. So trot means walk. Instead of saying you walk around the world, right? Normally people say want to go and visit, right? Okay, go through the world, right? Okay, I hope I can hear. Okay. Uh right. Okay, let's go through. Okay, so okay. Okay, do you like traveling? Okay, teacher right here, do you like traveling? I think most of you loved it. Okay, here. So the first one, okay, what places would you like to travel to in the world and why? Okay, teacher are not asking you to answer it lah at the moment. Okay, if you want to type at the chat box, you can type. Okay, actually, right now we are talking about visiting to other places. Don't talk about another state. Even now we want to go Miri also is a big problem because we need to get permit from the police station and all those paperwork. All right, so now traveling is really out of mind. Okay, but never mind. This is still we need to learn. So the first one actually, so what do you think the holiday below involve? Okay, so the first one actually is a cruise. Okay, it's a cruise. When we go on board, we say that cruise. It's a traveling. You are using cruise. Okay, and then the next one is a coach tour. All right. I'm not so sure about here, but back in Semenanjung, we normally have a 1 day tour. All right, one day tour means you hop on the bus, then maybe we'll be taking you to one of the beach or going to eat something famous at that particular place. So it's a one day trip. All right, normally it's very easy to organize and yeah, it can be done. Okay. Then of course this one is by the seaside. Okay, here we have Miri Beach, so no problem. And this one is safari. Okay, normally this safari you will only be able to do it at a place where you know you can have a very big compound. Normally this one I think this most probably in Africa. Okay, all right, let's continue. I hope you all can hear me. Okay, so which one would you most like to go on? Okay, after teacher have already kind of like open your eyes to all this type of cruise, all this type of traveling. So which one you would like to go and why? Okay, no need to answer. Okay, all right, all right. So let's have Bevis. Can you just read?
Yes, madam. A
Okay, read.
cruise involves spending a lot of time on a ship. It may be interesting as cruise ship usually provide facilities and organize activities that can make the time you spend on board both entertaining and enjoyable. The ship also docks at various ports, that you which means that you get the opportunity to do a bit of sightseeing.
Mm, okay. So actually here, right, how many of you actually have gone through cruise? If have, you can type yes at the chat box. Any of you have already experienced with the cruise? Got or not? Yes? No. If no, type no lah. At least I know. Okay, yes or no? If no, you just type no. Yes, you just type yes. Because I need to know who is online actually. Okay, I need to refresh, I think. Because I think the line here a bit slow. Okay, I refresh again. See whether there will be any answer. Okay, anyone? No. Barry say no. Okay, any more? Chantel, Jinjet, Hafiza. Okay, Alisa, Rosma, Diana, Barry, Zihang. All right, all of you are those that always go traveling. Okay, all right. So teacher have a one day experience of in the cruise where I go to a place called nowhere. Is there's one called nowhere, go nowhere. You just enjoy yourself in the cruise, and then teacher will actually depart at the Port Klang. Then you will just go one night. I do not know where we are going, in the middle of the sea somewhere. All right, Selat what Selat Melaka I think, or Laut Cina Selatan. I forgot which one. So you go. Then after that, you just enjoy yourself inside the big ship. And then inside there, there's a lot of things. There's cinema, library, there's place to play. Then there's swimming pool, and then a lot of food for you. There are five times you will be eating, and then they have presentation and all those things. Okay, so I just enjoy myself one day inside there, and then uh, can okay, all right. Simi, can you read okay I okay, all right. I present again. Okay, Simi, can you read?
A coach tour involves spending a lot of time on the road traveling by coach from one place to another, stopping at various sites on the way. The purpose of a coach tour is to allow tourists to see as many attractions or sites as possible. There is a tour guide on the bus who provides tourists with information about the sites. So this kind of tour is usually very educational.
Okay, so when teacher when if you can see this one is Dunedin, this one they didn't provide a bus but they provide a train. So actually to me it's pretty boring because when I board on the train you can do nothing. I actually spend I think it's not very advisable because 3 hours in the train because they're going around the place but they will stop by certain place for you to just uh go down and then take photo and then see some kind of attraction sites, the kind of thing. But very boring. Okay, this one is one that we use the train. Okay, when I was there, I think I don't know why my friend decided to do this. But yeah, so this is one of the experience lah. But I managed to see the place where they do the bungee jumping. Yeah, so they stop by at that place where they will be doing this thing, where there will be a railway track is in between a ravine. Okay, and then people will stop by to do the bungee jumping there. Okay, because if this New Zealand is a place where they have a lot of all these extreme activities going on. Bungee jumping is one of it. Okay, all right, so this one, let's have Lily. I think this one is normal lah, about the seaside. Okay, Lily, can you read?
Okay, a holiday by the seaside usually involves spending a lot of time doing various water sport or seaside activities. What you make of it will depend on your needs as an individual. Some people spend their time relaxing by the sea while other more adventurous and energetic type tends to do water sport.
Okay. All right. So this is actually Miri Beach. All right. And then this one teaches at Panko Island. All right. So let's move on. All right. So we are going on to this one. If you can see, it's a picture. All right. People taking photo and they are holding a map. All right. And they are walking around the city. Okay. So this one basically is just now that one is using a bus or you're using a train, but this one is a city tour. Okay, basically you can go on. Okay, teacher just explain because it's pretty short. This one is just like on a bus, a coach, a bike, or on foot. Okay, so the aim is to see the most important local attraction or sites in the city. Okay, normally in the city, if in KL, right, you will see, if you ever go KL, right, you will see a lot of tourists actually walking around. Okay, because if you're just on the bus, right, you just able to just like quickly go through and see, but you actually cannot really walk and look around and take photos. So normally, if the tourists, they will just walk around and then they will look at the map and see where to go, how to go this place, how to go that place. So that's the fun of it lah. Okay, if you visit a city. Okay, so teacher show you that one of it when I was in this one is another part of New Zealand. The just now the one I show you is the Dunedin. This one is in Auckland. Okay, Auckland so happen there's a city bus you can just go through. It's called a shark bus. So somehow you can sit on the shark bus, this one, and then they will just bring you round and round the city and show you what is the most important place that you must go. So if you want to go to that place, then you will just alight from the bus and then you just go to, maybe they bring you to some museum, some what the place where you can see sail, another place you can see penguin. So you want to see, then you just go down. Then after that, you wait for the bus again to arrive and then you can just hop on and then you can continue. Okay. All right. So this is the next one. Okay, today we are talking about globetrotting. All right, so I just show you what's the experience that teacher have gone through. Okay, so this is backpacking. All right, let's back to Bevis. Bevis, can you read about backpacking?
Yes, madam. A backpacking holiday involves walking or hiking long distance with a backpack on your back. It is usually to places that are off the beaten track, which means that not many people live or go there. The backpackers is usually interested in taking in the natural beauty and sights of the place he or she is visiting. For this reason, he or she sleeps outdoor and usually eats meals that are quick and easy to cook and eat.
Yeah. All right. teacher will encourage you if you have the chance after your form 5 and then the pandemic is over and then you have like 3 months. Is it 3 months holiday before? If last time we have 3 months holiday, because after my form 5, which is in December, and then we only will get our result for SPM in April, and then we will start going to form 6 after that. So normally you have 3 months holiday where you have plenty of time to go and explore all this thing. So if you have the time, you can gather and then you can just do backpacking. Actually, it's really fun, because if you go backpacking, I mean, from my experience, because I experienced it for I think 1 week. All right, so teacher like kind of backpack, and then you have to stay in a place called YMCA. Teacher went Australia. Okay, I have no photo that one. Okay, then after that Australia, right? The YMCA is not a hotel. Okay, YMCA is a place like everybody share the toilet, share the kitchen. Sometimes the bedroom is depend. We all Asian are a bit reserved, so we prefer like girl alone at your own room, or you. But they have a dormitory, means that all the girls stay together in one room, all the boys stay together in one room, and of course overseas, being overseas, there's another one that is they allow mix. So if there are couple going there, they allow them to mix. There's a dorm there. Okay, so basically it's quite interesting, because when teacher went there, one night you need to pay 12 Aussie. 12 Aussie means, if convert to Malaysia, is about 36 ringgit per night. I think it's pretty cheap lah. Okay, even Marudi, we stay here in one night. I think the least one also, I think 48 ringgit, I think so. But this one, if you go there, it will like you can book from one place. Then after that, when you walk to the next destination, there's another YMCA there. Then you can book straight away. You can book beforehand before you go to that next destination. So it's quite interesting. It's called YMCA because it's really for backpackers. You have to be a backpacker in order to stay there. And then when you go and stay there, you will see a lot of people who are doing backpackers, and you'll see the Korean, everything. Then you will interact with them, and you will look at all their photo where they have gone, and then they will tell you what you should go, what you should do, and it's quite interesting. And you cook together. The most important thing is, during cooking time, all these people will cook together, because you will share the same kitchen. And then most probably they will share the food with you, and you share your food with them as well. So it's quite interesting lah. Okay, so if you have the chance, you can do it. Actually, backpackers is really economical, I would say so lah. Okay, don't say of staying in a hotel and all those, then you are just missing out a lot of things. Okay, all right. So this is about backpacking. All right. So the next one, I think you should know what is this. This is a safari. Okay, I have no experience of this safari thing. Okay, uh, all right. So let's have Simi. Can you read about safari?
Yes. Safari involves traveling in areas that are rich in wildlife. The purpose is usually to observe and take pictures of wild animals in their natural environment. It involves staying in a lodge or camp found in a part of protected area. While on safari, you usually drive or walk around with an experienced guide.
Okay, this one teacher cannot say much because I have no experience of safari. Okay, so yeah, this is what I said lah. So you stay in camp, and then it's like a protected area lah. Okay, I think that you won't have any harm if you are going to a place where they already know that the animals are wild. When it's like you are being protected, the animals won't attack you. Okay. All right, so move on. All right, this one, skiing. Okay, can I have Lily? Can you read about skiing?
Okay, a ski holiday usually involves staying at a resort which has been developed for skiing and other winter sports, or in a town or village that is in a ski area. The main purpose of this holiday is to make the most of the ski slope and service available.
Okay, so this is about skiing. All right, so this one is another one that teacher went. It's called Saint Joseph. All right. Sorry, I got no skiing apparatus, therefore I cannot ski. Okay, anyway, I don't think so. I know how to ski. All right. So this is a little bit of experience that teacher have. When I went to New Zealand. Okay, this New Zealand is actually like Malaysia like that. It's just not one place. There are a lot of places. So teacher actually travel from the north. I think north to the south or south to the north. I forgot which is which. Okay, where that time when we went that time, if the north is having snow, then the south they are not having snow, all right, because it's quite apart, and we need to fly. I flew over to the other side. Okay, so yeah, so I managed to then when teacher go to this place at time, it's very sad because New Zealand is a place where the ozone layer, the hole is exactly there, the sun, you can know that the sun is definitely different from the sun in Malaysia, and you can see that the glare is very glaring due to the ozone layer. So when teacher go to this San Joseph, the place, the mountain name, all right, part of the mountain, all the snow already melted, already brown in color already. So what the person told us that if you come in another maybe 10 years time, means that after this 10 years I go, most probably the whole mountain won't have any snow anymore. It's already melted due to the ozone layer. Okay, so it's very sad to see such things are happening. Okay. All right, so the last this one I think is the last one. Okay, can I have Bevis to read? Lily finish, right? Bevis, Lily, Simi. Okay. Bevis, can you read? I think this is the last one.
Yes, a working
Mm.
holiday is a holiday during which you work. It usually involves doing volunteer work to benefit a local community or help save the environment. The kind of work you will be required to do differs, and so does the destination, which may even be abroad. It's a wonderful way to develop skills, knowledge, and experience while helping out.
Okay, I think when you all go working, this is the best part because you can travel and you work and you don't need to pay for it because the company is going to pay for it. I think most of teachers' friends who are working with the corporate world, so corporate company, they are traveling around. I have seen my friend; they'll be going to all these Europe countries and all those for meeting, so they can. At the same time, they will of course visit the place and they will travel around. And then those are the good benefit if you work with the multinational company. Okay, so next time, all of you, if the pandemic over, of course, have to be the pandemic over, or else you will not be able to go to country. You will only do meeting via online. Okay, so that's not fun. All right, so this is about all the things in your textbook that they introduced to you. So teacher also find pictures to help you to understand more because I believe that in Marudi, a lot of you have not really know about all these things, but we in our syllabus, teacher need to expose you to all these different types of traveling, okay, that people are doing in the world. Okay, so this one. All right, which one would you most like to go on? All right, teacher write there two. One is you go on foot, it's a backpackers, and another one you travel by bike. All right, teacher put this in there because actually teachers really hope that one day, okay, I really hope that one day after all my children grown up, I would like to go on bike. All right, just visit the place because nothing to hurry, nothing to rush. You just go on bike. You go from one place, then you just if you want to rest, you just rest. Then after that, the next day you can just go to another place. I think that will be very fun. Okay, I don't like the rushing part. Like you follow certain tours, then they will wake you up very early in the morning, and then you have to visit a lot of places within the time limit. I think that is really very tiring. Okay, yeah, I don't like those type of traveling. Okay, all right, now we are moving on to your text. Okay, if you have gone through your Globetrotting the this unit, most probably you know what we are moving into. So the next one is reading. All right. So things that you need to question yourself first before we do the reading. So do you enjoy walking? Okay, I want you all to type at the chat box now. Do you enjoy walking? And then answer the green color only. Why and why not? Okay? Alright, type at the chat box now. Do you enjoy walking? Why and why not? Okay, start to think first because our text will be concerning this. Okay? Alright, can you type at the chat box? Okay, do you enjoy walking? Why and why not? Okay, for those who are with me, if you are lazy to type, I'm going to ask you afterwards. Okay, no, Chantal say no. Okay, Babies also don't like. Okay, yes. Aiman Taufik, do you like walking? Zihan? Hey, you're still with me, why you never answer me? I thought I'm lost already. No, too tiring. I like sleeping. Zihan like sleeping. I think you must really enjoy the pandemic then. You can sleep to your heart content. No need to wake up so early to go to school. Oh, Hafiza say yes, because I like to admire the view of sky when walking outside. Oh, Very now say yes. Oh, Very say yes. Actually, teacher enjoy walking, I don't know why. I love walking. All right. When I go to university, I enjoy walking. I don't take the bus. I walk to my, they call it Dewan Kuliah. I walk to my Dewan Kuliah. If I want to go to to eat also, I will walk outside. I mean, walk all the way lah to the restaurant that I have to go because I have no transport. So basically, I enjoy walking. I'm glad that I enjoy walking too. Okay, Aiman Taufik also don't like walking. No lah, if you go to the country which are not hot, I think you will enjoy it lah. Not in Malaysia where 12 o'clock it's like you will be sweating like mad. Okay, can imagine that. Okay, alright. So I enjoy sitting in the airplane sambil pening kepala. Okay, alright. Yeah, the new generation, they don't like walking. Okay, let's go to the slide. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so what's the furthest you have ever walked? Yeah, what's the furthest you have ever walked? Let's say you walk. What's the furthest you have ever walked? Yes? What's the furthest you have ever walked? I walk. The furthest I've ever walked, really walk, is 3 hours. Where I trek at Barrio. Okay, any one of you been to Barrio? Okay, Barrio, uh, we boarded here at Marudi. Then after that, the flight is very short distance only. It's 45 minutes. Then when I reach Barrio, we need to walk to the first village, which is 3 hours. And then throughout the walking time, you have to make joke, or else you're like, oh, why haven't reached the village yet? And then I think it's quite interesting that walk. Okay, that's my longest walk that I can remember. All right, Merentas Desa. Okay, all right, fair enough. Okay, let's move on. I really hope that I can finish still a half an hour. I don't know I can finish or not. Okay, so quickly to let you know at this topic, we will be talking about this will what we are going to focus on. So when you are doing this topic with teacher later, you take note lah. Teacher will be talking about traveling experience. So think about it and start thinking. Then you have to sequencing past actions and events regarding traveling experience and sequencing. Then you can apply the past perfect simple, past perfect continuous. Alright, teacher their essay, they will use past tense. No problem about that. But but very few students actually know how to apply the past perfect. Okay, so to this topic, they want to teach students how to use the past perfect simple and the past perfect continuous. All right, we will look into that in our further grammar. Not today, Okay, all right. This one will be the vocabulary. Okay, teacher no set on it. It's in your textbook. Okay, if you have your book with you, you can turn to page 68. Okay, I think in half an hour we can finish this. Okay, it's in your textbook, but teacher have already scanned it and put it in the slide. Okay, let's have Simi to read. It's in your textbook, page 68. Pick just now ask you, do you love walking? Okay, Simi, can you read? When British. Okay.
When, when British explorer Ed Stafford announced that he wanted to become the first person to walk the 4,000-mile length of the Amazon from source to sea. Most people say that he could not do it. They say there was no way any human could survive such a long and dangerous journey. This made Stafford even more determined to prove them wrong.
Okay, just read. Okay. All right, next, Lily.
In April 2008, Stafford set off with another trekker who returned home after 3 months. Stafford continues and was joined by a
Peruvian forester. Peruvian forester.
Peruvian forester who stayed with him until the end. Stafford have estimated that it would take him in a year to complete the journey. However, by the time he reached the Atlantic Ocean on the other side of the continent, he had been walking continuously for 860 days. Throughout the expedition, he had to carry 40 kilograms on his back, which required a lot of strength. A lot of this weight was batteries for his satellite video phone and laptop, which he used to write about of his experience.
This is okay. Right. Bavis?
Along the way, Stafford faced many dangers and challenges. He and Cho often had to cross swamps and rivers with only small inflatable rafts. They came across giant poisonous snakes, electric eels, jaguar, crocodiles, monkeys, and many dangerous insects. They were continuously attacked by mosquitoes, and Stafford was stung twice by scorpions during the journey. A fly buried itself into his head, and he also suffered a tropical skin disease. Sometimes they were forced to survive by eating whatever they could hunt or find. Their diet sometimes consisted of plant, piranha fish, wildcats, and even tortoise. Tortoise.
Tortoise. Okay, but overseas people, right, they pronounce this as tortoise. My UK friends, the day he told me, he really pronounced it. He's a doctor, and he told me that, yeah, we pronounce it as tortoise. Then I was like, okay. All right. All right. Sivi?
Some of the dangers they faced were from humans. The maps they used were often unreliable, and on several occasions they arrived at areas to get supplies and found that logging companies had completely cleared them away. There were problems with the native people too. Several isolated communities living in the jungle saw Stafford and Co. as a threat and chased them with knives and guns. On one occasion, they avoided an attack by agreeing to pay the community ship to be their guide.
Babies when teacher go off. Okay, now Simi finish reading, is it? Yes, okay, finish your Simi. I think all of you are holding your book. You have finished reading. Okay, we just proceed to the next slide. Okay. Yeah, we will proceed to the next slide. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, Lily, can you read? Many people.
Many people found it difficult to understand why Stafford wanted to put his life in danger. He explained that no one had achieved anything like it before. That's what was good enough reason for doing it. Moreover, he hoped expedition would make people more aware of the destruction of the rainforest. Sometimes wanting to be a record breaker and the need for adventure can push people to incredible achievement. If that can also help a good cause, it makes it even more remarkable.
Okay, more remarkable. All right. So, for reading, okay, you know that there are texts for you to read. And then after this reading, there will be question for you to answer. Okay, you know that is in your next page. Okay, so before that, okay, this is in your textbook. You must know that the title play a very major role in your reading. So after just now, you have read through, which one do you think is the best title? Is it A, Exploring the Amazon? Okay, I hope I'm not lost. Okay, are you looking at what I'm looking? Bevis can see my screen, right? Okay. Why is it? Okay, I hope you're looking. So, can you type at the chat box? Which title do you think the most suitable? Just write there, A, B, or C. Okay, can you type? All right. Which one do you think? Is it Exploring the Amazon? Okay, or One Man Tries to Save the Rainforest? Or The Incredible Story of Ed Stafford? Which one? Come on, all of you, please type. See, all of you have the same mind or not? Which one do you think will be the suitable title? Yeah, okay, babies have answered. Okay, it's one way for me to detect who with me now. Okay, all right, Simi also have answered. Okay, all right, I will explain. Okay, Lily also A, C, so far is A and C. Okay, how about the rest? These are all in my Conti one. Come on, Barry, okay, answered. Alisa, Hafiza answered. Rasma Diana, Aiman, come on. Zihang, okay, Zihang is there. Okay, so basically, Aiman still with me? Okay, all right. So the answer actually is C. Okay, why? Because the first one, not doesn't go across the Amazon River. He didn't go across Amazon River. Okay, but now mind, it's not important. All right. So far you know that is something about that Amazon River, and then because you just read through, right, scan through, I would say. All right. Then you know that nothing about saving the rainforest. So none of you pick B. So you're at the right track. Okay. All right. So the title because what, he didn't make a journey across Amazon, and then he didn't save the rainforest either. Okay, now tips of reading. Reading is very important. Teacher just gone through the Cambridge, how to teach students to read. Okay, so the first one, you must underline. Now you can see that the technique of reading is straight away, please pick up your pencil and you're supposed to underline. Of course, right now you're holding the one is a textbook. So even if you underline, make sure it's a very, you're able to erase it later. Underline is very important when you do your reading. Okay, so as you do your reading, okay, when a question refer to the whole text, later on you're going to see this, avoid options which are true, but refer only part of the text. Remember that. Make sure you have chosen the correct answer by eliminating the wrong options. So I think this is a very good tips because normally I will do that. If I know that B definitely wrong, so eliminate it, means you exit. You know that this is, no, this is definitely not the answer. So those that you're very confident not the answer, you eliminate it first. Eliminate means you exit first. Then only you focus on those options which you think may be the answer. Okay, like now I want to focus on avoid option, which avoid, okay, all this eliminate. Okay, sound logical. This is the one, the trick. They always trick you with that one because I always fall for the trick because it sound logical, okay, but are not mentioned in the text. Okay, many things we know, it sound logical, but it's not mentioned in the text. So you need to beware. Then include a word or phrase from the text, but do not mean the same thing. We include words into it, but it doesn't mean the same thing. There's sometimes the option works that way. Okay, another one is over generalize using words like always. If you see the word always or every, this is over generalized. But I cannot say like everybody love to play online game. I cannot say that, but people normally over generalize it. Okay, like everybody loves KFC like that. Okay, are you sure? But maybe majority, but not everybody. Okay, all right. So this is the first question. Okay, look at it. You are having your book with you. All right. I hope that all of you are going to your Unit 5 Globetrotting reading section. Okay, what do you think will be the answer for this? Okay, when all of you type at your chat box, okay, or you type your chat box. Okay, here question 1. I better put that so that I know where is the distinction. Question 1. Okay, when Stafford said that he was going to walk the Amazon, people thought that what? Okay, which one do you think is the answer? Okay, I give you the clue. Alright. Okay, teacher highlighted the clue for you. That's why I say the pencil very important. The technique is underline keyword. Okay, I would like to tell you that make sure when you do your reading, underline the keywords. From there, you need to paraphrase. Okay, no more like Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, quite straightforward. Form 4, no. They even change the word and make it synonym sometimes. Okay, so, all right. So when Stanford said that he was going to walk, the people thought what? Is it A, he was strong enough to achieve it? B, he would die if he tried to do it? C, he was brave enough to try it? Or D, if he was determined, he would succeed? This is our dream team. So which one do you think is the answer? Can you type? Okay, very good. Yeah, exactly. Because people say that no human survive. So survive means die. Very good. All of you correct. B. Okay, now go to the next one. Okay, we move on. I think I don't have a lot of time, got 10 more minutes. Okay. What is not true about Stanford journey? Okay, let's look at it. This is very tricky. Okay, if I don't let you look at the text, most probably you will pick the wrong one. This is very tricky. Okay, the texts are pretty long. You look at your book, So this one, the text is here. Later on, I will highlight it again. So what is not true? They will have question like that. So is it A, it took him longer than he expected? B, You please highlight all the keyword. If you see the Peruvian, go and look at that sentence. All right, a Peruvian was with him for most of his journey. Most of his journey. Okay. Then C, the batteries he had to carry weighed 40 kilogram. Z, the person he started off with didn't complete the challenge. Okay, so which one do you think not true? This is very, which one? Okay, have you answered? I better put that question too, so that I can distinguish. Yes, question 2. Okay, look at it. I don't like question like that because very hard to do actually. Okay, but of course I analyzed it already. Now I know the answer. Okay, I see how far we can go. All right, see whether you can do all the 5 questions or not. Okay, you can. Okay, I have my pen here with me. Okay, if you look at P, where's my okay, the Peruvian is here. All right, so you can see a Peruvian was with him for most of his journey. The keyword is most. Okay, the keyword is most of his journey. So is it true or wrong? Okay, all right. It took longer. So you see, initially he said it will take him a year. At the end, it is 860 days. Okay, so all right, most of you answered already. All right, so A for sure correct, because initially it's 1 year, right? If you see here, 1 year here. Okay, my pen, I cannot. Then after that, it ended up, where am I? There, 890 days. Okay, so it's definitely A correct. Peruvian also correct. Actually, the answer is, I didn't put it here. Actually, the answer is C. You see, most of you answered D. All right, because right, it mentioned battery, you know. You see here, you look at this line, where I better use here. Use my pen is not good. Okay, I show you. Okay, see here. It says here, throughout the expedition, he had to carry 40 gram, right? A load of strength. But it's not the battery, you know. All right, it never mentioned that. But it said a lot of this weight was the battery. But the 40 gram it's not just the battery. It has other things also. You have your laptop, have the thing. That's why C is not the answer. Initially also, I think C is the answer. Actually, the answer is a problem was with him. The person he started off with didn't complete the challenge. Yeah, the answer is D. Okay. The answer, most of you didn't answer C. Or Santa is the only one answer C. Yeah. Okay. Good. You are very good. All right. Yeah. All right. Correct. That's why C is not the answer. Okay. The person he started off with didn't complete the challenge. Correct. Because Chu came later. Chu is not the first person. He started off with another one. Then only Chu came and joined him. Okay. So correct. D is the correct answer. Okay. Let's go on to the third one. What was the cause of Stanford skin disease? Okay. Let's look at the text. Okay. First of all, when you see skin disease, make sure you look for skin disease. You underline it. Then only you look at it. Okay, so is it a scorpion, a fly, his diet, or it is not clearly mentioned? All right, now question 3. Okay, I want you to type your answer. Okay, make sure you underline the keywords when you answer the reading text. Okay, when I attend the reading session, they don't encourage students to read the text a lot of time. You just read once through and then you go to the question. Go to the questions and look for keywords. Look for keywords for each question, and from there only you try to understand the text, the little text that regarding that question. Okay. Okay, B. Most of you answer B. Okay, actually the answer, you see, you say scorpion, no? Okay, skin disease is a fly buried itself into the head and he also suffer. It's nothing to talk about the fly, you know. It's nothing to deal with the fly. You see, a fly buried itself into his head and he also suffer a tropical skin disease. It's nothing regarding the fly. Actually, the answer is D. It is not clearly mentioned. We do not know what caused the skin disease. The answer is D. It's not about the fly. That's why I say all these texts are very, very subtle. Means like it mention it, but then if you read properly, then it doesn't mean that thing. Okay? Because there's the and there. And he also suffered a tropical skin disease. Okay? All right, answer D. Okay, let's go to the next one. How did the community chief help Stanford and Chu? I think this is quite straightforward. Okay, community chief. All right, this is very easy. Okay, you can answer question 4. I think this is easy lah. Okay, surely there will be some easy for you. It won't be all hard because there are weak students as well. Okay, question 4. Can you type the answer? Quite easy. This one. Where is the chief? Okay. Yeah, the chief, community chief is here. Okay. All right. So if you look at the keyword and then look at it, how did the community chief help Stanford and Chu? How? It's written here. Be their guide. So very easy, right? Okay. Yes. What's the answer? Or my one, like again. Okay. Let me answer. Yeah. Community chief. Why you choose D? On one occasion, they avoid an attack by agreeing to pay the community chief to be their guide. How the community chief help them? The community chief don't pay for them, They are the one that pay the community chief. Answer A, I think you got confused. Okay, read again, you see, because if you have like, even now, our long house, you cannot go in as you like, you know. You have to have the permission from the ketua kampung, the head of the village. So it's the same when they go in, okay. So they will attack them because they do not know what is your intention. Why do you want to come to my village for? So it's a it's a self-defense, I think. So to avoid an attack by agreeing to pay the community chief to be their guide. So he asked the community chief, you better bring us around. So if with you, surely no one will attack them because there's someone they are familiar with. They know that, this is friends, are not enemy or foe. Okay, let's go to the next one. Last one. Okay. Last one. Okay, 1 more minute. What was the main reason that made Stanford go on this expedition? This one. Did I give the clue? Yeah. What was the main reason? Now you want the main reason. He want to go on the expedition. This one is not a holiday. Expedition is BM pengembaraan. It means you go somewhere that no one have stepped foot on it before. It's something where you do not know what's ahead of you. So it's quite challenging. So what do you think Stanford wants to do? What's the main reason? All right. Last one, before we end our class, because just now we started quite late as well. Okay. Because I was there, but okay. Let me say D. He wanted to be the first to walk the Amazon. Sentence A. Let me say he needed to prove something to himself. Okay, he wanted to save the rainforest from destruction. Okay, he wanted to be the first to walk the Amazon. Okay, what do you think is the answer? Okay, let me check. I forgot. Yes, the rest, what do you think will be the answer? Why do you think he wants to walk? Oh, okay. All right. Yes? Oh, okay. Aiman said D, Simi said D, Lily said B. B. He wanted to save the rainforest from destruction. Is he? Okay, many people found it difficult. Okay, he explained, achieved. Okay, is it anything to do with rainforest? He just want people to be aware. Where is my pen? Hello. Okay. Ay, sorry. Where is my pen? Okay, so regarding the rainforest, he just want people to aware of the rainforest. Okay, he didn't really want to. He didn't save. He didn't save actually. Okay, so actually the answer is only one person got it right. Chantel and and Hafiza. Okay, actually the answer is this one. He wanted to be the first to walk the Amazon. Okay, all right, let's quickly go through. You have finished 5. Okay, you yourself know how much you know about the text. So this is our first I don't know, first or second practice on reading. So class, the tips of reading is make sure you underline. And then this is the one that I got it is avoid something that sounds logical but not mentioned. So make sure you refer back to your text. And then don't include any words to make it like the same meaning as you think it is. And take note of all this always, all, every. Like just now the one, he said most. He used the word most of the weight is the battery. But then there are extra laptop and what satellite charger or something like that. So the 40 kilograms, not just the battery. Okay, so you need to take note of all these words. Okay, then the one that teacher would like to quickly go through. This is the one that you have done. Okay. All right. Later on, I will just show you here. Then you can look at it again because we have lack of time. So teacher cannot read the whole thing with you. Okay. Then if anything, you can ask teacher again. If you are not, you don't agree with the answer. Okay. All right. So these are the one that have answered. Okay. 2 more have not done it. Okay, so now the answer have been revealed. So it cannot. So from here you can see that number 1, okay, most of you answer B, which is right, but there are 3 give the different answer. Okay, so later on you all can look at it and then judge for yourself. Like actually, teacher cannot analyze with you now. Okay, actually I put the analysis there. Okay, this is very important because it's one part of your exam where you need to do this. Okay, so among all, this is the one that teacher have received. There are 10 of you. Okay, 2 of you, congratulations. You scored 14 over 14. This is Hafiza and Simhi. Okay, then there are 3 who scored 10. Okay, Bevis, Lily, and Chantel. So the rest I'm not going to say. Okay, I just want to, maybe Bevis, Lily, and Chantel can look at it. Why is it that you got confused and why you choose another answer? This is not the answer that is given. Okay, you can just later on just look through. Look through this one. Okay, I speak again just for your. So this will be the first one, and I answered the B. B at the back. That is the option. Then for number 2, H is the option. Okay, then number 3, F. You can have a look at it. Okay, you can pause the video. View to please copy this, write it. You can, if you don't want, you can just go to your Google form. The whole text there. You can go to your Google form and slowly copy it. Okay, up to you. Whichever is in your Google form, and if you want to pause the video, also no problem. Please copy this in your one English book. Copy already, snapshot and send to teacher. All right. That's our task today, lah. Okay, can you do that? Can. So I think you need to proceed to your next class. Okay. All right. What's your next class, Bevis?
Physics.
Physics.
Oh, physics. You better go. Your physics teacher will be waiting for you. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much. All of you can leave the chat box ready. Can just
Thank you,
type there
madam.
bye bye or thank you. Okay, bye. See you.
Teacher.